Some people have expressed an interest in my front and rear hitch receivers and how I built them on my Brute Force 750. This is hopefully going to show you a little better about what you got to do, and it's not really a big deal, I don't think. You get yourself one of these receiver tubes that are probably available at about any Tractor Supply house. We have a place called Tractor Supply here where I live, and they would have them. And you just make this tube and you weld a plate onto the top of it, drill a couple holes, and put your U-bolts on there. U-bolts are used extensively on adding accessories to quads. They use them to put the plows on and winches and all kind of stuff. Now there you go, and you do the front on that front crossbar, and you go in the back, and there is a couple vertical tubes that you weld a vertical plate onto the back of the extended tube, and you drill your holes, put a couple more U-bolts back there. Hope you can see that. And that's pretty much it. No big deal. And then for your hookup, your quick hookup, I get these plugs from Battery Warehouse. They are cheap. Just pick them up. You just tee off of your winch control, and you bring one to the front, you bring one to the back, and that's it. You know, you'll never overload it because you're only using one at a time. So that is the front. I'll take you around back, show you the back. It's pretty simple too. Oh, here's another thing on this new Brute. They put the overflow tank for the radiator up front. It looked pretty vulnerable to me, so I built a cage around it out of expanded metal. Two types, really. A heavier piece up and down, and then a smaller piece sideways. Just wrapped it around there, and I don't think that'll hurt anything. I think that'll be beneficial, really. Just wrap that around there, cut a little V for your shock clearance, and then a bracket up front goes down to that existing bolt there, and that seems to work real nice. I've had no problems at all. So this is all my green plastic, by the way, I put on. Oh, I love it. Works real good. So here's the back. And the back, all I did was get a 1/4-inch plate, welded that same receiver tube into it, and gusseted it. Those are the gussets, you know. You weld them in. And I put 4 U-bolts on this one, 2 on either side up here. And then down here, you have the 2 bolts that your original hitch was attached to. Well, you just take that original hitch off there, that little hole, plate with a hole they give you. And then you have your plate welded to another plate, and you drill your holes and put her in there. And then that's all there really is to it. And it allows you to switch your winch from front to rear in about a minute. Here's your plug back here, hook your winch into, and makes for a really neat setup. So hopefully this will help somebody else get set up on your own time with your own money, or you know, a lot less money than what you pay the big boys. So there you go.